that's not on. And testing.
10:06, we'll call this meeting to order. This time I'd like to call on Honorable Bob Hampton to do the invocation.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for so many blessings and privileges we have of living in this great country that you've provided. We thank you for the fact that this country has always been protected by men and women who wear our uniform, and so we recognize tomorrow as Veterans Day, and we thank you for those folks that have done those things that are necessary to protect this country from our many enemies. Particularly, Lord, we lift up the fact that the Marine Corps celebrates its 239th birthday, and we thank you for the privilege of being a part of that organization, realizing that it is the first organized military in the United States, 1775. Lord, we pray for rain, and we just lift that request up to you in capital letters because we need it so badly. We really need your help on this. We pray for our new leaders that have been elected this past week, and we pray for them nationally, statewide, and here in this county. And thank you for the leadership that we've experienced in the county, particularly over the years, and we just thank you for these folks that have given of their time. We ask you to bless each and every one of them. Guide and direct us now and help us to be the men and women that you want us to be. In all this we ask in your most precious name.
Amen. Amen.
Thank you. Y'all join me in pledge allegiance, please. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now the Texas pledge, please.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you. Take your seats, please. Bob, is that part of your community service to the Marine Corps? For having been in here, you had to run that commercial today, or on the Marine Corps? I just didn't know. I was,
Well, see, we were the first organized military body in the United States. I know that people want to. There's a lot of different information provided on that, Judge. You being an Army man.
Well, I know we took y'all and we improved greatly on that organization.
Well, the Navy said they were pretty good.
Yeah, I know.
Well, now, the key word there is organized.
Those newcomers in the Air Force came along. But we're just thankful for all of it. All righty, I could ask the court to take action on the consent agenda, please.
Judge, I've been through the consent agenda and would move for approval.
Thank you.
I'll second the motion.
Motion by Commissioner Preston, second by Commissioner Mahler to approve the consent agenda as stated. Any comments or questions by anyone? Okay. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried 5-0. Okay, item number 1 on general business is to review and approve the emergency and regular bills for payment.
Judge, I reviewed the emergency and regular bills. Move we approve.
I'll second that.
Thank you. Motion by Commissioner Norris, second by Commissioner Gonzalez to approve the emergency and regular bills. Any comments or questions on the bills? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay. Item number 2 is discuss, consider, take action to approve an indefinite suspension of the Veteran Service Officer Agreement for services as of the last visit to Baylor County on November 6th and Wilbarger County on October 29th, 2014. With the 2 vacancies we have in the County Veteran Service Officer positions, plus both state officers are on leave for the same period of time for 3 weeks, and we will acquire 2 new vet officers. We're getting applications in, but I felt like with the turmoil we've gone back and forth, that it was, even though our contract would allow that we would actually charge them to continue on, it seemed rather unfair. So I've talked to both judges. They will have it on their agendas to do the same thing. We didn't want to terminate the agreement, and suspension merit's not exactly written in there, but I thought on that kind of a memorandum of understanding that if everybody agreed to that, we'd be fine. And whether they do or not, they're looking at, they found some local resources that might work better for them, and they're going to try that out. So it gives everybody a chance to reorganize. And so that's what I'd ask the court to approve, and I don't know if y'all had any other questions about it.
No. So moved.
And I'll second.
Motion by Commissioner Gonzalez, second by Commissioner Norris to approve the item as stated. Anyone else with any questions or comments? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Item 3 is discuss, consider, or take action to authorize the 30th District Court Judge to hire a full-time temporary employee to begin work sometime after November 10th, 2014 to allow for the training time and to work until the FMLA employee returns to work. This temporary employee will be paid from the budget line 100.440.1295. The appropriation for a temporary employee will be from the 30th District Court salary and benefits, major category first, and then from supplies and operation if available. And the balance from non-departmental contingencies 100.409.4902 in 2014. In 2015, the employee will be funded by transfer from non-departmental contingencies 100.409.4902 to the 30th District Court. It's generally been our budget practice this late in the year to try to look for money that is not likely to be spent in the other categories, transfer them as necessary, and that's what will be done for the balance of 2014, because the employee's time projected may run past the first of the year. Since we're starting at the beginning of 2015, they don't want to transfer funds at that time from those categories because we don't have enough history in that year's expenditure. So we would move money in for the temporary employee, then to be paid out of general fund contingency is the background on that. And really felt like for that extended period of time, we couldn't ask Judge Brotherton to operate without his court coordinator bailiff position being temporary filled. He does have a person that has some experience that's willing to do that on this part-time basis. He will refer them through the staffing agency, and it looks like everything is pretty well lined out to work out. Could I ask the court?
He has to have somebody there, Judge. I would move for approval. He's found the sources of revenue to fund it.
I'll second that.
Judge, is there not a time limit, but is there any information on when maybe the person will return?
There's a projected period, which is about the 3 months.
Okay.
But none of us know how the procedures, treatment, whatever all she's going through, that's not determined by us, but she does have adequate leave time and everything else. So hopefully the treatment time will be less than anticipated, but we'll just have to wait and see. Any other comments or questions? Okay, all in favor of the motion by Commissioner Preston, seconded by Commissioner Mahler, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. Item 4 is discuss, consider, take action to approve the county treasurer's report for September 2014 and authorize the county judge and commissioners to sign affidavits certifying compliance with section 11.026(c) for September 2014. Mr. Hampton.
Honorable Judge, distinguished court, you've got the numbers there in front of you, and I just wondered if you had any questions. The balance that you're looking at is 2% of where we were the previous 12 months. So, on the plus side. So my congratulations to you and the department heads on making expenses and things look this good. And just to give you a real rush, we're 4% of where we were 2 years ago. So
That's very good with all the activity we've done with the courthouse, and all
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Preston has been overseeing.
It really is. And I applaud your timing on that because this has been a good time to be doing some capital improvements. Certainly, the courthouse is not going anywhere, so we look forward to improved economy. And right now is a good time to be doing the things that you are doing.
Thanks, sir. I ask for a motion to accept and offer the signatures.
I make a motion that we approve the county treasurer's report for September 2014 and authorize the county judge commissioner to sign the affidavit certifying compliance.
I'll second that.
Okay, motion by Commissioner Muller, second by Commissioner Morris to approve the item as stated. Any other comments or questions? All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries 5-0. We're down to part of public comments. Anyone in the audience have anything to bring up? Okay, county officials, everybody.
Tomorrow's Veterans Day. A lot of people don't know, but courthouse will be closed. Many of you folks out there on the Commissioner's Court have served in uniform, so Commissioner Gonzalez has a Purple Heart, so I appreciate each and every one of your service.
I know there's a lot of activities and programs around the county, and tomorrow to honor our veterans, and there'll be a program at 11 o'clock at the Burke-Burnett Cemetery. And then following that, there's a lunch at the American Legion, and they're honoring the Gold Star mothers. And I know they have two. And so when you think of that, what a great sacrifice those ladies have made. And one of the ladies I know personally, and her son was killed in Vietnam. So with that, 1 day or 2 days a year, it's not that much to ask that we remember.
There'll be a ceremony at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning at the county veterans portion of the cemetery, county cemetery. That's being put on by our Veterans Service Office and it's a group out at Shepherd. All of a sudden I'm losing the name of it. Golden Arrow?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Anyhow, they kind of picked up the gauntlet. They're really running that because Commissioner Gonzalez and I are both involved at a deal at Wichita Falls High School.
And you're joining me at the cemetery.
After City View, you, and then I can't remember, there's 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So,
Busy day.
busy day, good day. And we'll do that.
Well, we'll have a good lunch at the Legion.
Okay, counting on that, I always do. So,
Judge, we had a special ceremony Friday night in Iowa Park. They recognized Mr. Robert Wilcox for being the PA announcer at the Iowa Park football games for 67 years.
Whoa.
60. I don't know of anybody that's done anything for 67 years, but trust me, he has been there. And they appropriately named the press box after him, and it will now be the Robert Wilcox press box at Hawk Stadium. So that was a neat celebration, and he got a round of applause, and Robert's done a great job over there and a good citizen of Wichita County. 67 years.
67 years.
Started when he was a junior in high school, as a matter of fact.
Wow.
So, at any rate, the other thing, they're going to do a scholarship. They're taking up
Scholarship,
for that,
they're taking collections now. The Booster Club's handling that, and they're going to have a Robert Wilcox scholarship for a male and female student. So just a great celebration on Friday night for senior night.
Well deserved. Anyone else?
Thursday, you've got the chamber meeting that several of you attend in Electra that will have their menu this week is beans and cornbread.
Wow.
So it'll be
good.
It'll be a good thing, yes. And I know that there's some of the Rotarians will be putting up the flags tomorrow. They're taking that, and I'm really looking forward to the Optimist in the morning. I think the weather will hold and be great for putting out the flags and picking them up tomorrow evening. 30 degrees.
30.
Be glad for you to join me.
There's a group of us going to go Thursday down to a luncheon they're having for the new Senate District 28, Charles Perry. It's being sponsored by Texas Association of Counties. And Commissioner Mahler is going, and Judge Liggett from Clay County, and Judge-elect Jackson out of Archer County is going to go with us to kind of see what we can find out from his point of view. He served 3 terms as a state representative, I believe, so he's more familiar with the process, and we'll just have to see what his orientation is. But he spoke at the state meeting like right before he was sworn in. He spoke to us and then went over and was sworn in Lubbock, but sounded pretty pro-county and pretty understanding of county issues versus states' willingness to pass their obligations to us. And he doesn't seem to be pro that. That's good. So, at any rate.
Did he take Senator Duncan's place?
Yes, ma'am, he did.
We heard him Thursday.
Yeah, he was at our meeting Thursday, as a matter of fact.
So I think we've done well there. And all right, if there is nothing else in public comments, we do have closed session item briefing and discussion with the Wichita County District Attorney's Office regarding auto damage claim filed by Megan Marie Gerard. This meeting is closed pursuant to Section 551.071 of Texas Government Code, consultation with attorney. I would ask then that everyone clear the courtroom except those involved in this proceeding. It's 10:22.
See you.